M. Fletcher Brown here, the artist video blog at kicks96country.com. My guest today, all the way from Nashville, by way of Texas, well, some of them anyway. Please welcome Mockingbird Sun. Gentlemen, welcome to Kicks Country.
Hello.
Thank you. Please introduce yourselves to our listeners at Kicks 96.
Yeah, I'm Brett Taylor. I'm on the 6-string and 12-string acoustic guitars.
I'm Truck Roley. I play mandolin and banjo.
I'm Charlie Berry. I play guitar and sing.
And all of you guys, are you guys all from Texas? But one of you was Matt. Was it you?
Yeah,
you were born to a life on the road, as I understand.
Yeah. I grew up. My dad was a musician when I
Uh-huh.
was a kid, so I traveled around with him a lot.
And so, where was the original state that you were in?
Nashville.
Nashville. So you were actually Nashville.
Yeah.
So how did you manage to? Now, are you both from Texas?
We are from Dallas, Australia.
Okay. So how did a Nashvilleian who's born on the road hook up with two guys from Texas to form Mockingbird Sun?
Well, I lived in Oregon for a number of years, and upon moving back, I hooked up with an old family friend, Tom Douglas, who's a songwriter in town, and through him met these two guys, and we started playing pretty much immediately.
So you guys playing together before you met Truck?
Yeah, we grew up middle school and high school together. We played in the 6th grade talent show together.
Have you ever heard of Push by Matchbox 20? That was the song we played.
I was like, wait, you wrote that?
Yeah, I wrote that.
That's
we wrote that when we were 11.
6th grade.
11. Yeah.
And so you won the talent contest and you decided then at 11 years old?
I don't even know that there was a winner. Like it was just a show.
Everybody wins kind of thing.
Yeah,
You've all done
It was like
math.
one of those schools where everyone gets a trophy. You know, there was never a clear-cut winner. We didn't really know how it ended up. But we ended up kind of on separate paths into Nashville. We went to rival colleges that are down, 30 minutes apart from each other, and then both ended up in Nashville. And actually, we're both at a concert and saw each other, and we're like, "Hey, you live here?" Like, yeah.
You're my best friend from 5th grade.
But you remember the magic that happened playing Push and getting the group accolade.
Magic is it's one way to put it.
I was on drums at the time in 5th grade, so I've since then switched over to something I'm actually good at. Or I don't even know if I am good at it.
So Tom Douglas brought you guys together and just said you guys would make one heck of a trio. And the name Mockingbird Sun, obviously the Mockingbird being a state bird for both Tennessee and Texas, is that where that whole inspiration came from?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We kind of went through kind of the commonalities between us and what is this? What is this right here? And one of the things is where we're from and there are a lot of connections between Texas and Tennessee, and one of the many things being the state bird, both being the mockingbird, the North American mockingbird, but that doesn't sound as good. So we shortened it to just
North American Mockingbird Sun.
I mean, you could have also gone with the obvious, Charlie, Brett, and Truck.
Right.
Charlie Brett and Truck show.
Yeah. But Peter, Paul, and Mary kind of took that right out of themselves.
Probably still Nash.
Probably still Nash.
Could have gone last names.
Could have done that. But I think Mockingbird Sun, it definitely fits. So let's talk about your music a little bit. Now we've got here right in front of us. That was your first EP, the first 4 songs, I believe, on that. And you decided that those weren't enough. You said, are these going to be on like a larger project with your current single, or is this going to be like a standalone? Tell us about this project as opposed to the new one.
Yeah, we actually starting out, we really didn't know how it was going to work because we're an independent band, so we're kind of just calling all the shots. And so we just kind of said, hey, let's get in the studio, let's take some of these songs that Tom had written, and we co-wrote a couple of songs with Tom, and so we kind of did the first snapshot of our band, what it would sound like. And now, just recently, just got out of the studio with Matt McAnally over here at Muscle Shoals. And so Lucky Guy and these new songs will be those are produced by Mac, and those will be out at the end of the summer. But that's just kind of like another snapshot. It's kind of like the second round, and we've kind of taken this EP model where hey, we can get more music to people. If we just keep going EP, and just getting more music faster versus like an album every 2 years.
So now you guys write your own music, all your stuff
for the most part, yeah.
Well, let's talk about the single. Is that an all three collaboration? Is the word I'm looking for. Or did somebody else help you guys out with that, or did you find the song? Somebody else's catalog, and you said we've got to record that.
We actually were down. We were down in Texas doing some dates, and there's a great writer that commutes between Nashville and Dallas, and Liz Rose, who's worked with a number of great artists, and
I think Taylor Swift, you got a credit Taylor, don't you?
Taylor
Yeah,
Swift,
small actor
Gary-
in Nashville.
yeah. Taylor Swift, Gary Allen, just kind of the list goes on. Just really, really great writer. It was really fun to even get to spend some time with her, let alone write a song. So she was in Dallas. We went over to her house, and this is "Lucky Guy" is the song that kind of came out of the thin air that day. And 2 or 3 days later, we were on our way back to Nashville and stopped at Muscle Shoals to record just right over here with Matt McAnally. He's got a house overlooking the Tennessee River that's a
Lucky
studio.
guy.
Yeah.
Lucky guy.
No kidding.
Inspired by that.
And we recorded a few, and he said, "Hey, I think we have time for one more. What else you got?" And we played him Lucky Guy. And he said, "Let's do it." So we actually recorded it kind of within the week that we wrote it, and tried to capture some of that fresh energy, on the song. So.
And with a guy like Mac behind you, you can't lose.
Oh, man.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to shut now, and I'm going to let Mockingbird Sun play Lucky Guy, their single, and we'll be back in a minute to talk a little more with the guys on Kicks96country.com.
Here's our new single called Lucky Guy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
She's got the moves like I got the music. We go together like rock and roll. I ride her fast when she likes a slow breeze. She brings me back no matter where I go. Hey! I get my paycheck Friday morning. There's nothing left by Friday night. I got some big drink. She likes to pay for me. That's all I get. Well, honey, that's alright. I got a rundown Chevy, got a lottery ticket that never pays up. I ain't rich, but I'm ready to give her everything I've got. I hope it's enough. She loves me. I don't ask why. Guess I'm a lucky guy. Oh yeah. I keep it simple. I'm nothing special. She's the prettiest girl I've ever seen. She could have had her pick of the litter. She's got no business running around with me. I got a rundown Chevy, got a lottery ticket that never pays up. I ain't rich, but I'm ready to give her everything I've got. I hope it's enough. She loves me. I don't ask why. Oh, I'm a solid lucky guy. Oh yeah, come on. I got a rundown Chevy, got a lottery ticket that never pays up. I ain't rich, but I'm ready to give her everything I've got. I hope it's enough. She loves me. I don't ask why. Said my baby loves me. I don't question why. Guess I'm a lucky guy. Come on, Kicks Country. Here we go. She's got the moves like I got the music. We go together like rock and roll. I ride her fast when she likes a slow breeze. She brings me back no matter where I go. Hey, hey.
There it is.
That was Mockingbird Sun, Lucky Guy. Now that's the first single off what we hope will be the new EP, but that's not completed yet.
Oh, it's done.
It's done.
Ready to go.
Oh, it's ready to go?
Yeah.
So you can go and get it now. Where can they
No,
go
no,
and
not
get it?
yet. It'll be out in about a month.
Okay, we're all excited already. So
Lucky
it's
guys on
ready,
iTunes
but
now.
you're holding it from us.
That's right.
For a month.
For one
Until
more.
August.
We're chomping at the bit. We want to get it to you.
Yeah, the song "Lucky Guys" on iTunes right now, and then the 3 other songs, the full album, the Muscle Shoals EP, that'll be out at the end of the summer, end of August.
Do you have a title of this EP or is it just Mockingbird Sun?
The Muscle Shoals.
The muscles, that's what you call it.
Muscle Shoals EP.
We are
After
awesome.
you, right after you.
We rock. So now you guys got the Mockingbird. Is it mockingbirdsun.com?
Yes.
And of course the Facebook. You got Twitter too.
Oh yeah, pretty frequently.
Okay.
We kind of air everything, all of our emotions out on there. So
Really? That's good. That's what it's for.
Yeah, that,
There's not a record of it, so it's a good place to do that.
Right.
When I'm sad, I go to Twitter. I know.
yeah,
Make sure you find these guys on Facebook. Make sure you follow them on Twitter and go to mockingbirdsun.com. Download Lucky Guy now on iTunes. You guys, any interesting tour dates coming up anytime the rest of the summer, maybe the fall?
we're hoping to get back here.
Well, we'll look forward to it.
yeah. We're kind of always, we kind of live out on the road. So if you want to come out and see us, hang out, come have a beer with us. Our tour dates are on the website www.mockingbirdssun.com. We'll be out there on the road. Come see you also.
And if you want to hear Lucky Guy, be sure and call us at Kicks 96. We'll be happy to play it for you. I'm Evan Fletcher Brown. We will catch you again next time on another artist video blog at kicks96country.com.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See you down the road.